Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beauty Times 2. Today we have a lot of products to show you guys. We went a little crazy at Sephora yesterday.
We went shopping.
And
Sephora.
we went there yesterday because we found out like none of the foundations that I was using looks good on me.
Right.
All the foundations that worked on my mom did not work on me, and like I just had like my whole chin area would be really dark and the whole
chalky.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem was that when you have the kind of pigment issues that we have, you have to find a foundation that works evenly throughout your face. And we've got, a lot of pigment around the mouth area, and as well as underneath the eyes. So we have to find something that doesn't end up being chalky. And it's been years of trying to find a product that actually works on our face and makes the skin tones even, and makes it look good. So,
and I have a bunch of acne scars, so every time I would put foundation on, the acne scars would come through and it would like make the whole foundation like black. Like it would make my cheeks black. So we heard so much about the new Nars foundation and about the Dior, was it Dior?
It was the Dior, kind of like the airbrush spray.
Foundation.
Yep.
So first we went to Nordstrom and we tried on the airbrush foundation. And okay, with that one, I like the whole technique of it. I just wish
texture was great. It went on very smooth. But the problem is they only have very few colors in it. So it's really important. If you don't fit into those colors, you're done. Even the rep was saying that she has to combine two colors.
And who wants to get two foundations? We don't want to
avoid that.
So, I mean, we did the 400 on me, I think, and it matched my skin tone perfectly. But I knew that it would oxidize during the day because that's what tends to happen on our skin tones, like throughout the day.
It didn't have as much of a yellow undertone or a golden undertone that we actually
need. It was like a gray undertone.
Yeah, it was gray. It was more pink, which turned up
gray.
So,
then we went to Sephora.
No, we went to the Chanel counter.
Oh.
Right. So we went to the Chanel counter, and the lady was amazing, and we did a trial. And what we did was we tried half of my face with the Chanel, which was great. It was, I think, 70.
Luminous
70.
So 70.
70.
We tried 70 on you.
And then on half of the face, we went and tried
the Nars, which was
the new Nars
medium. So we tried that on her, and it looked amazing. Like she was trying on Chanel on half her face and the Nars on the other half. And what happened was I literally turned around for a second and I looked back at her face, and half her face was glowing. And it's so difficult with our skin tones to get a glow on our skin without looking oily.
Brightening. Like, it's amazing. It gave a whole different dimension to the face. And I'm wearing it right now. And it's just, even during daytime, and we've got, natural light going on here. And it's amazing. Like, normally I would be looking chalky by now, and it doesn't.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing. The texture is very light. It really doesn't feel like I have anything on. And a little bit goes a long way. What I have on my face right now is a 1.5 pump, and that was it. I mean, that's all I needed. So it's amazing, and Miriam's going to actually do a quick trial on it for us, but we got a few more things.
So we were at Nordstrom, and they didn't have, of course, this always happens to us, where we find our color, and they don't have it. So then we ran to Sephora, literally ran, because we were so scared someone already had that color. And so we got to Sephora, and they have a medium dark and they have a medium. And so our Chanel person told us that she put medium on her.
Medium 1.
Medium 1. That's all she told us.
But she didn't give us what it was.
So
right?
they
have Punjab
and they have Syracuse. And we looked at Punjab, and that was way too light. Like, way too light. So we knew that it was this one. And so we put it on, and it was like, we put it on me, because usually with foundations, my mom and I are two different skin tone, shades. I'm usually a shade lighter than her. But with this foundation, we're the same exact shade.
It works.
It works.
So, anyways, aside from those items, then of course
Sephora's like Candyland for us. Like
it was just ridiculous.
We went in during daytime and we came out and it was night. Like it was really
It was crazy. I mean, there were so many new things or things that we had not used previously that we got. And, highly recommend, truthfully, because we used them yesterday and today, and I'm loving them. So the Smashbox. So the Smashbox primer, it's a pore minimizing primer. It actually was really needed for Miriam because of the acne scars, and she's got some open pores in her skin. Just teenager, you're gonna have that, right? So we were trying to figure out how to minimize that and for it not to come through underneath from the foundation. And this is amazing. It's a photo finish primer. It feels like just silk on the skin. I really thought that there was silicone in it because of the way it felt, but there isn't. So it doesn't have any silicone in it, but it feels phenomenal. It looks phenomenal.
And for people that are using, because that's what we were using the Makeup Forever HD primer.
Which is also amazing.
It's amazing. It's a really good primer. But for me, for my skin tone, and I'm oily in the T-zone and dry everywhere else, the Sephora, the girl that was helping us, she actually said that one was making it oily on my whole face and making my acne scars shine through. So... Okay, so that primer was actually making all the acne scars shine through, and it's a great primer. Like for my mom, it works really well.
It works great. It works great. But again, I would also want something that minimizes the pores, right? So that it can have a porcelain type of look in there. So tried this out, loving it so far.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think.
We
in
like
the comments
it a lot.
below because we're having a really it's working. It's working.
So then we got the ALGENIST Ultra Lightweight UV Defense Fluid SPF 50.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. This sunscreen because for my skin tone, I don't know if it's for you, but for my skin tone, if I use Neutrogena or any other
skin texture.
Yes, sunscreen, it makes, like, if I put it on, I usually don't wear sunscreen, and I think that's why I have hyperpigmentation, but I don't wear it because if I put it on underneath my makeup, by the end of the day, my makeup is sliding off. Like, it becomes really oily. It doesn't sit well with my skin. So we were at Sephora, and I asked the lady to help us find a sunscreen because I needed one that really worked well with my skin. And I have to say, with this one, I don't feel it on my skin. It's not oily. I have it on right now.
It's oil-free. And it's non-comedogenic. And it's paraben-free. So it's going to help her with avoiding any oil coming out of the product or of her skin. So it does protect against that.
Yeah. So that's a really good one. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys a tutorial of how we use this. So basically I take this and, no, I already put that on. So I basically take this and I put it on my hand. And what I do is that I take
2 pumps of it.
So basically what we do is we take the back of a brush and we just roll it on our skin. And then we take that, and that way it's like all, like, it breaks up on the skin so it'll be easier to put on. So
now look at the coverage on this thing. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, she has no concealer on at this time. The only thing she put on underneath was her moisturizer and the primer and now the foundation. And look at the way it's covered the acne and her skin tone, but without looking chalky, which is so important. Yeah. Wow. Love this product. And it's actually called the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. It's the new one from Nars.
And I have to say, like, Nars is making a huge comeback. They're, like, all their products now are amazing. We love their products. Wow. I love this foundation.
So you'll see from our previous videos of Miriam doing her makeup, the color of her skin, the skin tone is so different with this. It's much brighter and it's not chalky. It looks amazing. Look at that coverage. That is just one layer, guys. You can build on this. This is very buildable foundation.
And I have a lot of acne scars. You just saw them. And without concealer, without anything, it still has a very full coverage, which I really like. It's a good
Absolutely.
foundation.
It's awesome. You want to put some blush on real quick and kind of make it some concealer, or I'm sorry,
It's just
to give a full kind of effect of what you can do and what it looks like. And that's just simply applying a little bit of blush, and it looks amazing. Now, obviously, I mean, if she were to do this just not for the camera, she's probably going to set it with your setting powder, which you can use with that.
And then I'm just going in with my Anastasia contour palette, and I'll just like quickly just contour really quick.
This is more of a daily look, not putting too much effort into it, but it gives you an idea of what this can do in just a couple minutes. I mean, it's an awesome coverage. Normally she has to spend a lot of time covering the acne scars and
I spend like most of the time that goes into my makeup is spent on doing my foundation, because I have to put foundation on, I have to put concealer on, I have to put concealer under my foundation. Yeah. Like, it takes a lot of effort to completely cover up my acne scars. And like, I love this formula and this foundation because it's
awesome.
It completely covered up. And like, if I were to put concealer on top, which we use, we actually got a new one yesterday. We got the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the biscuit.
So, I mean, I've been using that regularly for under my eyes. It doesn't crease. It's super awesome, and I love the formula on it.
Yeah.
So we got it for her as well, to go ahead and cover the scarring and as well as under eyes. So anyhow, let's get on to the other products that we had purchased. Again, the Nars.
Yeah. And then just the melted.
Yep. So we got the Nars Biscuit. Awesome concealer. Let me go ahead and take that out for you and show you. Oopsies. And then the last thing we got, because...
Well, I just want to touch back on that concealer really quick. We get the Biscuit for our under eye and for concealer, but for a highlight, this is really good too. I use 2 shades lighter, which is Custard, and I use that one as a highlight, and it's just...
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
So you can really use...
The texture's really good.
Yeah, you can use it for different things.
Absolutely. Then we've got... just
the Too Faced.
The Too Faced melted. I'm wearing it right now. It's the melted sugar. Normally colors like this, I don't know if they would normally look as good on me because of the skin tones, but it actually works awesome. It's a great nude color. Yeah. The texture of it is really nice on the lips. I do put a little bit of a darker lip liner on to be able to get a little bit of a ombre effect. But it works perfect.
And she has really dark lips.
I have very dark lips. So I have really dark lips, and for colors to come through and actually looks very pigmented. This is a very pigmented liquefier longwear lipstick. I wouldn't call it a lipstick though. It's in a tube, and it works amazing.
It's like a gloss lipstick type of thing.
This is actually, it's more of a paint. I would consider it more of a paint. And I've got, 2 of them. This one in another color. Love it.
And that's it. That was our Sephora day yesterday. We had a lot of fun doing that.
That's a little bit of a Sephora haul. Love these products so far.
If you guys try any of these products, please let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear what your reaction is to all these products.
Yep. And if you have any questions, please bring them up. Or if you want to see any specific tutorials, we'd be happy to do them. Please put them down below in your comments. And please remember to subscribe and share and check us out on Instagram. Love you guys.
Bye.
See ya.